Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about why are you always bloated and how to actually fix this. If you're experiencing bloating, fluid retention, heaviness, struggling to lose weight, fatigue, brain fog, lack of focus, loose stools, some of or more of these symptoms, this video is for you, and I want you to stick around because I will explain exactly why is it happening in your body and what can you do to actually see some long-lasting results to help you with these symptoms. So if you don't know me yet, my name is Alina and I'm a certified practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncturist, lymphatic drainage therapist with over a decade of clinical practice in person and online. So let's start about and talk about these symptoms that I mentioned before. Most women think that bloating and fatigue and cravings and afternoon crash and worrying, overthinking, and gaining weight, these are different problems. But the truth is that they are not. These are different symptoms and they are part of one main problem. Okay, so many patients that are coming into my clinic, they are worried. They telling me, hey Alina, I have so many problems. I have this and that and this and that. And then I tell them, listen, you have only one problem, but these are many symptoms that you're experiencing from the same problem. So if you will fix this, everything will go away and get better. So first of all, they're feeling better already just by knowing that you are not broken, right? That there is some one thing that is out of balance that can fix the rest. And this is what I want to talk with you about today. So I want to talk about three main things. And the first one is to get to know our spleen and stomach, right? So spleen and stomach, they are the two main organs of digestion. The stomach is receiving the food and starting to process the food. We have the digestive fire. This is the stomach. We look at it as our digesting pot, like this little oven. And it's starting to process the food for the spleen to receive the food from the stomach, okay, and transform the food into qi and blood. Qi is the vital energy that your body operates on, okay? So if the spleen and the stomach are healthy and in a good shape, you will feel energized, you will feel vital, you will feel super healthy and with lots of energy and good to go, right? Emotionally balanced and overall well-being. Now, however, if the spleen or the stomach are depleted, then you will start feeling worrying, overthinking mentally, brain fog, lack of concentration, fluid retention, puffiness in your body, heaviness and fatigue, even if you're sleeping good, even if you're taking naps, afternoon crash, cravings for sugars, cravings for empty carbs because you don't have enough chi, so your body is looking for this quick energy, right? So these are the empty carbs and the sugars. You will gain weight. It will be hard for you to lose weight, right? Because the spleen, nothing is flowing correctly, so your body is holding onto more fluids and more fat, and it's harder to to shed these extra pounds or kilos. Okay, and then this will be the overall picture. Now, let's talk about two things or two ways that how you can basically help your spleen and help your stomach to feel better. Easy things that you can start implementing them daily, starting now, and within 1 week, you will start feeling some change. Of course, each and every person is different, our bodies are different, but 1 week of consistency, you will start feeling a shift, okay? And this will push you to stick to these things. Okay, so number one is the temperature of your food. So as I said, the stomach is like a cooking pot, right? And we have the digestive fire. So if we have the fire here and the pot right here, so the pot is boiling, the food is being processed, everything is great. If you put into this pot and on this day and on this fire, on this bonfire, iced matcha, iced water, iced coffee, big smoothies, acai bowl, big salad, raw salad, overnight oats straight from the fridge. You got the idea, right? Cold and raw foods, it will start to, first of all, the pot and the boiling water won't be boiling anymore. The food will just sit there. The digestive fire will get depleted. So nothing is cooking, nothing is moving, and it becomes a swamp. And then the spleen is depleted because it doesn't have the it doesn't have the chi to transform your food into chi and blood. Okay, so when the stomach is depleted, the spleen will get affected and vice versa. So basically, what we need to do is put into our body warm foods and warm drinks, and I will explain. If you want to have a salad, instead of a salad, a big raw salad, have your sauteed veggies, your cooked protein, and a bit of raw salad on the side. Or you can have your base of lettuce or greens, right? But then to put sauteed veggies in there, maybe some cooked beans, maybe some grilled chicken, or whatever your food preferences are. Okay, but now this cold and raw salad is mostly cooked and warm. You still have the green veggies in there, but it's mostly cooked and warm. Let's say that you want to have cold matcha, right? Have it as latte. Instead of iced coffee, have a latte, okay? Or black coffee, or not. Instead of iced water, drink it warm, even with a piece of ginger or lemon in it, even better, okay? Instead of big protein smoothie shake, right, that many people are loving these days, what I do is I take my protein powder, which I use clean protein powder once a day, and I add this to warm water and cacao and cinnamon and a little bit of honey if the protein powder isn't sweet, which mine is not sweet, and then I blend it in a high-speed blender, and you have the most incredible protein latte you can ever get instead of this protein big cold smoothie. So always think, how can you warm up your foods? How, let's say another example is the yogurt, right? Many women love this afternoon snack of like Greek yogurt, honey, and berries that they pull out of the fridge. So it's cold and it's depleting and it's creating a weak digestion. So what can you do instead? You can take your Greek yogurt, saute an apple, cut it into little cubes, saute the apple with a little bit of cinnamon on top of it, and then put this apple, the sauteed apple, on top of your Greek yogurt. You can add some seeds, you can add some honey, and now it's warmer. You can even add ginger powder to it, right? And now it's a warmer yogurt bowl, and it's not this cold, depleting yogurt bowl. So this is the idea, okay? And now you can start thinking that way. And this is the first thing. And then the second thing, how can you help your spleen and digestion, is meal timing. Now, I know that it's very confusing. Many people out there say, no, you shouldn't have breakfast. This is something that the new era invented. No, you should intermittent fast and then push your breakfast to 1 p.m. or no. So many things. By Chinese medicine, which is more than thousands of years ago that we go back, in Chinese medicine, we say that we have the Chinese medicine clock. This is the organ clock. And every 2 hours, it's a window of a different organ, which means that every 2 hours, different organ is at its peak energy, is functioning at its best, performing the best. So listen to this, between 7 a.m. till 9 a.m., this is the stomach time, which means it's the best time for the stomach to receive your food, your breakfast, the first meal of the day. And then between 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., this is the spleen time. So the food that got into your stomach between 7 and 9, now between 9 and 11, the spleen is ready to transform this food into chi and blood. Okay, so you will have more energized day, less cravings, less of crushing, and more energy. Okay, better digestion, less bloating. Now, the timings are really important because this is the morning, okay, structure. You don't have to be on the spot, but try to have your breakfast around between 7 and 9. You choose your hour. And then between 8 p.m. and 3 p.m., this is the small intestine time, okay? Another organ that is good for absorption, and it's good for lunch. This is the lunch time, okay? 1 to 3. And then 5 to 7 p.m., this is the kidney time, which means it's time to wrap up the day and just stop eating, stop not exercising, not eating, just dive into your evening and night routine. Let your digestion rest, let your body rejuvenate, let your body build and filter blood, everything that it does, okay, hormonal balance. So it's better to stop eating before 7 p.m. I always suggest before 6:30. This is the last meal, okay? So if you are consistent with these times, your body loves structure, your digestive system loves consistency. So if you are consistent and you are choosing your timing and each and every single day, more or less the same times, you will feel support and you will feel that your digestion is becoming more balanced, and all of the symptoms that we spoke about will slowly start to fade away and leave your body, okay? So I want to just say it again, all of the structure. Spleen in the stomach receives food and starting to digest it. Then the spleen is transforming the food into chi and blood. If your spleen is weak, you will feel bloating, cravings, heaviness, difficulty losing weight, everything that we said, brain fog, loose stools. Then the two things that you can do to support: one, warm meals and warm drinks, and two, consistency. 7 till 9 a.m. breakfast, 1 to 3 p.m. lunch, 5 to 7 p.m. dinner. Choose your times, choose your flow, and just stick to it. Simple, warm meals. You don't need to be master chef and invent different and crazy meals. Consistency, simple foods. Try this for a week. Try this for a week and see how your body will appreciate it and will start to heal. If you're not in my community yet, I'll add the link down below because I'm talking all about this. I have an 8-week healing program, which we are starting with 2 weeks of nervous system regulation, then 2 weeks of digestive health, then 2 weeks of lymphatic drainage, and the last 2 weeks is integration of everything, okay? So we are diving into each and every phase and each and every system in our body, which is incredible. So I will drop the link down below. You could go and see that and try to start implementing what we talked about today. Okay, in the community, I'm doing challenges. Let's say we had a 7-day warm breakfast challenge. Okay, so things that will keep you going and will make it easier to perform and to see results. So if you like this video, please subscribe and like, and let me know below, are you eating a cold breakfast, or maybe are you skipping breakfast every day, and are you gonna implement these things into your routine? And stay tuned for our next video. Have a beautiful day and keep your digestion warm and happy.